Take 5 for Foodies, or actually, authentically, take 5 for Foodies now, because we're going to be talking about Mexican food. Hold it. Wait just a second. If you think I'm talking about that unidentifiable glop in the middle of the plate, and you don't know which one is the enchilada, which one is the chimichanga, listen to this. This is Mexican food, too. Black figs, apricots, pecans, golden raisins, onions, garlic, chicken, red wine, all in a roasted poblano pepper served over a walnut cream with a pomegranate garnish. That is Mexican food. That is Barrio food. Because that kind of dish you're going to find at the place where you hear one famous name in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm talking about either Barrio or the Barrio Queen, and the Barrio Queen is Silvana Salcido Esparza.
Is that a crown you see? Or a tiara?
I am so glad you could be with us, taking 5 for Foodies, with the kind of dining, the kind of Mexican dining that I was introduced to at Barrio. But let's back up for a moment. Before Barrio, it seemed almost everything I had, even though it was tasty at Mexican restaurants, was a big glop of unidentifiable stuff in the middle of the plate. As an enchilada and chimichanga and maybe a green corn tamale if I ordered that. It was all Sonoran. Why? Why is it? Is it just a matter of geography and the fact that they're immediately to the south?
It was all Sonoran, but it wasn't. It was fake Sonoran. I call that Arizona food. I like Arizona.
Fake Sonoran.
Well, it's influenced by Sonora because of the proximity, the neighbors. So the ingredients have migrated with the migration here. I don't know anybody from Arizona that has been here many generations. Like New Mexico, for example, they have their cuisine pretty set. Their chorizo is chorizo español, no chorizo mexicano. And they're very proud of their food. Arizona, we still need a little work.
All right. Well, you're certainly helping us work out the kinks, if you will, at Barrio originally, the address there.
16th Street in Thomas.
Okay. And that's the place where you dared to serve things nobody ever heard of, at least on this side of the border.
You know, 2000, 2001, I took a journey of love to Mexico to find my spirit. And what I found is at the Barrio Cafe, which I thought was going to be my only restaurant. That's why it is the way it is. But it's southern Mexico. It's chef-influenced cuisine. And it's fun and it's good.
From what states?
From anything south. I lived in Yucatan, in Oaxaca, in Puebla, in Veracruz, and Ciudad Mexico, the area.
And all of them with their unique cuisines, too.
Every one last one. Yeah. You know, there's a whole fight of Oaxaca and Puebla who invented the mole. The beauty about Mexico is that a lot of the recipes that were indigenous to Mexico before the conquest were taken and enhanced. So a lot of Martha Stewart's in nun uniforms came over and they took the food of the ladies who were in the kitchen making the mole and made it mole, like an ole, by adding more European ingredients. And therefore, Mexican cuisine today is so complex and so influenced from Slavic to Italian to Basque to American. It makes it the top cuisine in the world.
And not only is this the Barrio Queen, but the Barrio Queen now on Stetson Drive, open just a few weeks.
Yes.
Listen, I already read one of those dishes, and people are saying, wait, I've never heard Mexican food like this. Okay, this is choriqueso con champignon?
Con champignon.
Champignon?
Champignon.
Okay, that's longaniza sausage, sautéed mushrooms and spinach with creamy quesillo and Menonita cheese fondue. It just doesn't sound...
It's a lot of history, right?
Yeah, no, but I mean, it doesn't sound like a drive-through.
Oh, it's not. It's not, but it's a family place.
This is one that really attracted me, though. I love corn. And this is vasito style, sweet grilled corn topped with butter, mayo, aged cotija cheese, tapatio salsa, cilantro, and lime. And you serve it on a pile of fries. And as if it was intended to be, You are offering that to us right now.
It
I've got to
is.
try this.
You got to try
Can
that.
you hand me the spoon?
I will.
Okay.
There you go, my friend.
Okay, now listen, I want to know where this came from originally.
It's a street food. This is literally a street food. When you go in the evenings, Mexicans, we eat a little early.
Mm-hmm.
So in the evenings, you go out for a stroll. You don't watch TV. You go out for a stroll. And this is one of the many street foods you find. It's called esquites, to be exact.
This is corn
A la
off
Silvana.
corn off the cob.
Corn off the cob.
Fresh off the cob.
Fresh. Freshly grilled. Grilled this morning.
Tell me some signature dishes that you're proud of, especially with the new place, the Barrio Queen.
Barrio Queen, I did something as a joke and an homage to Arizona turning 100 and us opening on the 100th, the centennial. So I did a burrito, kind of to prove a point, because I don't do burritos. I'm not from Sonora. But we are from Chihuahua, so I allowed myself that luxury. The burrito is called the Arizona. And I use a Zacatecas-style green chili. It's a pork green chili. And it's just green chili, no fillers, no rice, no beans, no nothing. Just the green chili in a tortilla, topped with green sauce, with cotija cheese and a nice menonita cheese from Chihuahua.
And there's a huge variety of authentic beverages too, right,
Oh,
Silvana?
Oh, the aguas frescas, and even all the sodas, Mexican
Well, I was really
sodas.
thinking of the other beverages.
Oh, the tequilas. 375 tequilas.
And I mean, that is of itself a shock to a lot of people if they aren't into tequila to know that you stock 375, because most of us drink margaritas.
Sure. It's one of the top drinks in the world. Tequila is second only to vodka.
Well, you have them. You also have things like, now, I know you'll correct me if I say this incorrectly, Gachupin de la Merced.
Gauchupin de la Merced. Gauchupin is a person who hails from Spain and lives in Mexico, or is a descendant of Spaniards and lives in Mexico. So that's my take, and I did a fillet with a lot of European ingredients.
Like Serrano jam.
Right, so you get the Serrano, jamón serrano, which is from the Serrano region of Spain. It's a filet mignon topped with serrano and menonita cheese from the Mennonite communities from Chihuahua.
I had no idea that that's where that name came from. A friend of mine was just asking me about huitlacoche.
Huitlacoche is otherwise known in Iowa as corn smut. They feed it to the pigs.
You scrape it off of
You
the
scrape
pan.
it up. You scrape it off the actual husk during the rainy season, September to December. Traditionally, this is when it grows. So they scrape it off, and it enables the corn from growing. So the corn actually turns into molote, and they use it for other things.
All kinds of beverages. Oh, and by the way, one of the things that I'm most proud of at Barrio is the fact that it's virtually the only Mexican wine list that I ever see anywhere.
Yeah, I have a house in Baja, and I take a lot of pride in making sure that we can get some Mexican wines. It's really difficult, but they are spectacular.
Okay, so Barrio is on 16th Street.
Barrio is on 16th Street, and now we have a new location for the Barrio Queen, which is a little bit different than Barrio Cafe, but wherever I go, there I am. So we're in Scottsdale now.
Well, listen, if you're thinking about only ringing a Taco Bell, that's fine, and I hope you have a good time. If you want to find out about the indigenous foods created by Silvana from all over Mexico, the latest location is the Barrio Queen, and you found out about it here on Take 5 for Foodies.